Hey guys, good to have you all back. What is on my desk today? Well, it's still January, so we're doing Junkjournal January. I have my double flip over journal on my desk, also known as Gustav, the lovely gentleman. Yes, speaking of my desk, I'm actually standing at my new desk. Now, I had to invest in a new desk. Just in case you missed it, I have a herniated disc. It's very painful, and sitting down is actually not so good for me. I can only do it for a couple of hours, not hours and hours in a row. So the best thing to do for me was to, craft standing up. So I invested in this desk that goes up and it goes down. Yeah. So sometimes I'm standing up. Most of the times I'll be sitting down because I'm a lazy bugger. I am. It just takes some getting used to. Okay, so a different setup. Hopefully you won't notice anything. I love the desk, the standing up and sitting down part. However, it can only hold 80 kilos. I'm not standing on the desk, lovies, but apparently I have loads and loads on my desk. It is very heavy. So the desk, I'm hoping you can see, is a little bit unstable. See this? Yes, it's unstable. So I had to remove half of it. Still very unstable. So I couldn't attach my camera stand thingy to it, because otherwise we will all be seasick, especially me. So I had to make a whole new construction. So we've been renovating. Hopefully it works. So if you see a little bit of shaking going on, I'm sorry, loves. I really cannot fix this. Also, I sort of broke my camera stand arm thingy. So if it collapses mid filming, my apologies in advance. I'm gonna order a new one. Okay, well, back to the plan, lovies. Let me show you the page that I have chosen for today's project and tell you about the plan, well, the idea, because it's going to be an experiment for sure. So I am doing this page, the last one on this side. It's actually from a children's game. It has loads of holes in it. That's what I'm going to use. Now, lovies, if you don't have a page with holes, that's quite all right. I'm going to tell you where to make holes, because you can make holes yourself for sure. Yeah? So I'm going to use this page. Now, I'm inspired by sort of a notice board that I have. Yeah? It's, do you want me to show you? Let me just show you. Also, new desk. Hi, new desk. Yeah, see how far it reaches from the floor. Yes, this is where my desk used to be. Yeah, and now it's yay high. And I made this, oh my gosh, my camera stand here. And my husband made a plank sticking out. So I do have a shelf now. Really cool. But let me show you the sort of the notice board. This thing here. Yeah, where I hold some lovely cards that subscribers send me, and my mom and dad are on here. Yeah, so that. I'm inspired by a this. I'm gonna make sort of a this. So inspired by that thing, whatever its name is. I don't even know the Dutch name for it. Prikboard? I don't know. A thing. I'm going to cover this with a lovely something. Yeah, I'm going to do some decoupage. And then I'm going to use it's sort of the same string. I'm going to make like sort of a trellis on it. Yeah. I'm also going to use some hardware. And then you can put loads of small bits and bobs in. Lovely little tags, lovely little cards. Sort of a... guys, just tell me in the comments what it's called. I don't know. I didn't Google it or anything. So that's what I'm making. Well, I'm trying to. Okay, let me show you the supplies that I've picked out. But, because it's an experiment, might change it about a little bit. But for the supplies, well, I have a sheet. Just, guys, take a beautiful or not so beautiful piece of scrapbook paper that fits your journal. Yeah, like a little bit sturdier. Mine has all the holes in it. I'm just going to use a couple of the holes. Yeah, these two and these two. I was thinking these two and these two. So you can make your own holes. For sure. Yeah, so 30 pieces of paper. Now, I love the numbers. This small, it's for a children's game. This small animal, I don't know, so I'm going to put something on it. And I'm going to be decoupaging it. Now, you can decoupage it with lovely napkins and such. I really want to sort of see if I can have the numbers peek through. So I've taken out sewing pattern paper for, you know, sewing patterns. And I'm going to use it. This is upside down. I'm going to have it over it. So it won't be, first of all, it won't be white anymore. It will look a little bit more older, grungy, and it is still see-through. So you will see all the numbers and hopefully maybe also a little bit of text or what. Oh, that is a lovely piece. Yes, bodice front. Yeah, it's from Simplicity. It's an older one. See, I'm going to have sort of this on it. For the other papers, I want to cover this. And then I want to make small little cards. So I am using my kit today. What loves? Use anything that you want. I think I want to have one of the, hopefully it'll fit. Probably too small. One of the envelopes on here. I do have another sheet of envelopes, right? And also these cards. I'm going to use this one. Yeah. I'm going to make small little cards you can fold in with journal spots on the inside. Yeah. So something from the kit. Do not know exactly what. Well, this one for sure. And I'm going to back these, because I did not print anything on the back, with some plain paper. Well, not plain paper. Some paper that you can write on or decorate. And I have all sorts. I have a whole map here full with some lined paper or some coffee dyed paper or, you know, whatever you can find. Use scraps. Love it. These are actually scrappy bits. Is that it for paper? I think so. Okay, so for making the string, I'm using this. But you could also do a ribbon, something more cutesy, baker's twine, whatever you want. I'm going to use this, yeah? The other stuff, I have some brads out. I might use some brads. And I'm going to use some unusual ones. These I've had in my stash forever and ever. Very cheap. Probably bought 10 years ago at Action or whatever. And I'm looking at these. Big stars or something. But just, you know, brads. Yeah? Okay, for the tools. Ruler, knife, glue, scissors. I have taken out this ruler. For no other reason than I need to start using it. Yeah? I bought it. And I actually have not used it. So let's just put it to the test. It doesn't do the flippy thing. Yeah, it has rubbers here and rubbers there. I wanted it to. Well, okay. I might need a pencil. I have some glue. I have some other glue. Because I'm doing the decoupage. It's going to be messy because it has holes. Okay. Liquid glue. I'm using Collage Medium Matte. So I need actually a brush for this. And I'm going to put something underneath because this is going to be a mess. Yeah? What else? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, let's get started. So, if you don't have the holes, lovies, I'm just going to use a couple of holes. I'm going to explain later which ones I am going to actually use. Yeah? I have a sheet of baking paper. You don't need a sheet of baking paper. Maybe you have a glass mat, or maybe you don't mind messy something. I just have this because I want something underneath for the mess. Because I am completely going to cover this with liquid glue. You can take out your Mod Podge or what have you. Glue stick would even work for sure. Let's have a quick look. I'm hoping this will fit on here. It does. I am already going to, well, I'm just going to do it this to make it more manageable. Yes. Do we want this wrinkled? Yeah. Yes, I'm going to wrinkle it because just nicer. Well, maybe you don't like wrinkled, but I like wrinkled. So I'm going to wrinkle it. Yeah. Yes, I think it will look nicer. Well, that's sort of the plan. Okay, taking up my glue. The trick is, do not use too much glue. There you go. And a brush for the glue. Why is there a swirly bit in the glue? I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna put on glue, and because there's holes in them, there will also be glue on the bottom part. Very important to put enough glue on the edges. Now, because this is a big piece, I'm just gonna start with the top part. Okay. Yes. I like this to have wrinkles. Please wrinkle. Normally I'd say, and then you gently sort of smooth out the wrinkles. But I was thinking, let's just have some wrinkles. For two reasons. One easier, and the other one looks pretty. Well, in this case, I think it will look pretty. I will try to glue around the big hole here. A bit here, a little bit there. Yes. Wrinkle, wrinkle. And on the last part. I could have cleaned my mat for sure. This is a very good mat just to clean. In case you want to know what I'm using, it's a big mat by Arteza. Arteza. Oh, it doesn't say, well, Arteza. And I get these at Amazon. And I have the biggest. I love it. It has two colors. This is the darker color. On the other side, there's a lighter color gray. That only lasts me for a couple of weeks then. Because I'm a messy crafter, it has ink stains and, you know, all sorts. So then I just flip it over. Now, I am going to add another thin, hopefully thin layer of glue on the top. Thin layer, loves, thin. That's sort of the key to this, is thin. And then you need to let it dry. Doesn't need a lot. And then you can rip the sides off. Oops, no glue here. Wrinkle, extra wrinkle there. Now, if you do use these brushes, make sure when you're finished to, you know, clean them right away. Otherwise, they will be like solid because of the glue part. Yes. A little bit more on the edges. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but that was sort of the plan, to not have it perfect. Have it a little bit wrinkled. Lovely, right? Yes, and then there's this whole pattern on here. Perfect. Loves, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it dry, and then I might use like an emery board to get the edges off, or just rip it, or let's just see what works with this paper. While I'm letting it dry, guys, I'm going to do some cutting. Now, I'm using this page, yes, with the lovely sort of tags with tassels and such. I'm going to cut them out, and they're going to be folded in. So I'm going to cut all of these out, and also I think this will fit. So one of the bigger envelopes. I have two sheets of envelopes, one with smaller ones, and these are big ones just to have in the middle. So good thing. I'm just, you know, do not waste any time. I'm going to cut these out, cut this one out. I'm going to do the backing of the cards afterwards. Yes, but also you could just run it through your printer and print something lovely on the back. We'll save on a little bit of time. I'm going to test out my new ruler. It does, sort of, because there are rubbers on here. it does want to stay. Now it has the inches on it and the centimeters on it. It also has, what I love about this ruler, I have not used it before, are the little holes that you can either mark it or don't know. I'm not gonna do any measuring. I just want to make a straight line. There's some metal here that would help with not cutting in your ruler. Well, you know, it does work. Of course it works. How hard is it to make a ruler? You just need something straight. Yeah. Could also do this with a paper trimmer, or if you have a very steady hand, scissors. Now, I like to use a knife. I need to replace my blade because I'm rubbish with scissors. While I'm cutting this, guys, I have a question. For those of you who are professionals, who use either a Cricut or scan and cut thingy. I'm thinking about it. It's a very expensive machine. So I want to be well informed. Also, it needs to work for what I do. Yes, what I want to do is just put this in and tell it, please cut it out for me. Yes, without having to do a whole sort of course on how to operate the machine and buy accessories or, I don't know, subscriptions, or I don't really know how these work. I've seen them used, but for different projects, and I don't need letters cut out or, you know, hard shapes. I just want it to recognize what I made and then just cut it out without any white borders. Yeah, especially like small labels or fussy cut flower thingies. Yeah, I know it needs sort of a white border all around it. That's fine. But what I do not want is to have white borders all around it once it's cut. So please let me know in the comments, lovies, if you have one of those. Yes. And if it would work on what I want it for. So very easy. Put the digital in. It recognizes the digital and then it starts cutting. Also, do you need to replace your blades often, or the cutting mats, or what have you? Let me know. Is it an investment, or just stick to a ruler and a knife or scissors? Yeah? Okay. Fine. Wow, it is what it is. I'm going to cut all of these out. It might be the ruler. Honestly, guys, it might be the ruler. Because this actually goes more flat at an angle. Straight. Angled. I think for me, for my purposes, this would work better, unfortunately. It's almost dry. It's almost dry, guys. If it was a napkin, I could just easily sort of tear it, but it's not a napkin. So I'm thinking I might use an emery board and do this. Does that work? That does work. Yeah. I'm going to fold it over and just use my emery board. I will ink all around it. You could just use a ruler and a knife, but I want sort of a raggedy type of edge. I don't know. I just want to try something different. I saw Tony. Did you see Tony use my kit? Oh my gosh. Yes. Ah. Yeah, now I want to make one. But you've already seen her make one. So, do you want to see me make one? Oh, let me know in the comments. I really want to make... She made like a folio thingy with pockets and a magnet. And she did all sorts of decorating. And I was like, I want to make one. Yeah, so let me know if you want to see my version. You want to see me try to make something as lovely as she did. Yeah? And she did the trick with washi tape. She did this with washi tape. She did not take out scissors. She took out like, well, she took out this. This might even work better. And then she just, you know, yeah. Okay, just take out scissors. Well, that works way quicker. Gonna cut it all out and then I'm gonna ink it. I'm gonna ink it with, well, apparently vintage photo. Let's do some inking. I might even do, because it has the wrinkles on it now, take out a brush and very lightly sort of brush over it. Oh look. Yeah, well, that works. To put a little bit more emphasis on the wrinkles, to make it look like older sort of parchment paper, or, well, older and wrinkled for sure. Let's see, will that work? Yes, that'll work. Hopefully it's dry enough. See, yeah. Don't press hard, love. Just stroke it. Just stroke it. Can you see them showing up more now? It's going to be something over this part. A little bit more here. Oh, love it. Isn't that lovely? Yes. It's almost like leather. We made faux leather. Can you see it? Oh, it's cool. Okay, so inking all around. Yes. And then, are we going to do the difficult part? Which means with all the... Are we going to do that first? Oh, let's. Okay, here's the experiment, yeah? Lots of holes. I'm just going to use a couple of them. There's sort of, let's just pretend there's sort of a square here on the bottom. It is missing on this piece one of the holes, but I'm not going to use that hole anyway. So I'm going to use this one, like the left hand top corner, and then the right hand bottom corner. So these two. I'm going to use these two, yes? And then on the other edge, I'm going to use the 4 corners. On this corner, again, I'm missing one. And here I'm going to use the right hand top corner and the left hand bottom corner. So I'm mirroring it, yeah? I'm going to do the same here on this top. Left hand top, right hand bottom. So it's all mirrored. And then here, left hand bottom, right hand top. So mirroring it. Yeah, so you could just punch here and here. Just measure it out. Here and here, here and here. Yes, same distance from here, same distance from here. I'm not going to do all the real measuring because that'll hurt my brain and probably your brain. Okay, so I'm just going to put string here and then here. Underneath, because it will be underneath, and then back up there. Yeah? But it's a big hole. Small thread. I can make this big of a knot. I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use a button as an anchor on the back. Oh my gosh, totally. Well, I'm going to fix it. I just need a button with, well, this, I think these holes are big enough. Will this fit? Big needle threader. Oh, everything is in a different spot on my desk now. Big needle threader. Can we pull this one through? Yes. Yes, okay. First I'm gonna make a hole. With what? I think just with pencil. Just gonna do this. There you go. This one. And this one. Yeah. Use your perforator, lovies, or your crocodile. What were we doing? This one and this one, right? No. No. What were we doing? This goes here. Here, no, here, love, here. Not here, here. This one. And this one. And this one, and this one. I tried to figure it out in advance, lovies. And then this one and this one. Okay. How are you gonna do this? I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start here. From here, I'm gonna go here, the opposite side. Yes. Go back in here. I need to feed the threads. There you go. I'm gonna try to do it in one piece. Will that work? I don't know. Going back up here. Yes. There's one. Then I'm gonna go here. Excuse me. Here. To this side. It's working. But I'm gonna need a little bit more rope thingy. Oh, you need more. I'm gonna need more. More. This is probably not the best way to do it. Of course it's not. This goes here. And then we're going to end here. Did we make an actual trellis? We did. Now I'm thinking, here, here and here. It's like embroidery. But then not. I think it's straight, right? Yes. Do we want, or am I going to keep it like this? I'm going to put this in the center. Then we have spots. No, I'm going to do this as well. Oops! Don't pull it too tight. Might need more string for this. You like it? It's not real squares. This is a real square. The other ones are not. I'm just missing this one. So I'll have to make do. I'm going to tie this off. Yes, there you go. And then with this one, I'm just gonna take a piece off. I have enough, so just take a large piece off, love. It'll be fine. Yes. Where are we? You are here. Okay. This goes here. Wait, stop. Do you want to do this? You might want to do this as well. Might not even need the button anymore. Anyway. Oh, no, don't. Listen to me, piece of string. Yes, and then we need this one, right? Oh yeah, lovely. Where are you going to put the brad? We don't know. probably on these points. Oh, that'll look cool. Just snip a piece off. There we go. It's like I'm giving you sewing lessons. Me giving you sewing lessons. Cannot even sew on a button. If my pants would depend on it. All right. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Where are we going to put all the brads? I do like it. It's interesting. Yeah, it's just interesting. Well, we ended here, so I don't even need a button. I'm just gonna put this through. Are we sure we don't want this? No, we don't want this. We don't want this. Well, didn't need a button anyway. There we go. This goes here. This goes here. Ta-da. I have a snippety bit left now for... Yes. Cute. Okay. Let's take out the brads. I think I'm going to put this on first. Inked all around it. Yeah, I'm just going to glue it on in the center. Could have glued it on before. Good morning, Art. Yes, it's Monday. How was your weekend? Are you sort of seasick? From the up and down going. Going up, going down. I'm sitting down, guys. Yes, I'm sitting down. I might do the next part standing up. Who knows? Takes a little bit of getting used to the standing up crafting. But I know it's better for me. I was doing well. I must say I was doing well. For those of you asking, how are you going? Yes, I'm doing well. And then I just, took something out of the dishwasher. Yes, pop, said the back. Yeah. So, no fun. No fun at all. I'm going to take out my pokey tool. And I'm not even going to use one of the holes that's on here. I'm just going to do with this. To sort of... I should have done the weaving. Yeah, did not do the weaving. So, that's why I'm doing this. Very interesting on the back, right? You could make a clock. Oh my gosh, yes. Make a clock on the other side. I'm not making a clock today. There you go. Oh, the stars are lovely. Oh, they will go very well with the tassels. Look at the color of the tassels. Complete coincidence. Didn't even think about this. Yes. Looks totally different than the, board that I've shown you in the beginning of the video. But that's quite alright. Was inspired by, not copied. Yes. But it looks lovely. I don't have enough to do all the other corners. Lovely, right? Yes, and then you can make cards and then, put them sort of in between. That's the whole idea behind this. Do we need more? Do I have 4? I don't have 4 more. No. No, I have 1, 2. I have 3 of these. I have small ones. Will the small ones work? No. No. Leave it. Leave it. Love, leave it. Oops. Now one is on the floor. Yes, cool. I might add maybe a label here and there. But first I'm going to concentrate on the small little cards. I just cut them out. Did not ink them yet because I'm going to ink them afterwards. Now what I could have done is just put a big piece of paper on the back and then cut them out. You would have been done. Yeah, but I just want different ones. Different ones. It's too small. That's too bad. I have a lovely piece of coffee dyed, sort of, well, dyed paper. I'm going to use this. I have some of this. I have this. What else? This is lovely. This is probably too small. It is. Could make a collage. Yeah, is that big enough? That's big enough. What else do I have? Ooh. That's basically perfect. This, of course, coffee dye. It's too small. And this is a smaller piece. That's probably better. And most of it is really, really old. I don't even know what this was from, but it's cool. Okay, take out your glue stick. Now this is a straight piece of paper. Let's make use of this. I'm just going to glue it to the edge, Now, because this is a paper on paper with glue stick, it will do with this. Yeah, that's quite right. Just leave it on a big pile of heavy books. It will that's a lovely piece, right? Yeah, it will flatten itself out for sure. Is that big enough? It is. I don't think I need all of them, but I want to do a couple more. Let's use this. Beautiful. Oh yes, with the 19 something on it. Yes. Definitely want this one. It says something 1946. Okay, well, it's almost an antique. Did I have another tassel? Yes, let's just do the tassels. I really like the tassels. I think we have enough. Now, taking out my old trusted ruler. See, because it's slants, I can actually really see where I need to cut. With the other one, that'll probably cut very well if you just want to measure stuff. But I just want to line it up with the piece of paper underneath. Yeah. So. What did you say? You need to replace your blade. Yes, I need to replace my blade. So we did the sort of rearranging of my craft room. Well, part of it. See? Lovely. Oh, it's actually, oh, this was the heavier paper. And I found so many supplies that I forgot I had. Oh my gosh, yeah, also have this, also have this. I've also made a decision. I have my, I have a, what's called Big Shot Switch Plus. Yeah. Expensive machine. I hardly ever use my die cut machine. For a couple of reasons. First, I just don't have a lot of dies, and most of the time don't feel the need for them. And also, it's not like inside, in my side, or eyesight, love. And also in a convenient spot. Now I've put it on my desk. Yeah. because my desk actually in the top corner has sockets and USB ports, so I could just hook it up there. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm thinking I need to start using dies, right? I have some lovely ones from Mr. Tim Holtz. And also embossing, I never do embossing. But I do have them, so do the embossing, love. It will look lovely because it will have, well, these cards. They have different sort of papers. I might do some decorating. Well, I'll probably do some decorating. Last one? Is this the last one? How many did I make? Enough. This is just brown packaging paper. So no need to really keep this. There we go. Now, if yours, love, like this one, are doing this, just put all of them underneath a heavy pile of books or something heavy and leave them for like 10 minutes or something. And then they all will be flattened out. Now, you can use these just as they are. Yeah, for sure, because they're all lovely. But I just actually want to fold them. I want to fold them. I don't know if this is the exact middle of. This could be like not really the middle. I'm gonna try. It's probably not the middle, but yes. Make sure everything is dry. No, it's not the middle, but that's quite all right. Still love them. Are you going to round corners? Most likely. Oh, they're gonna look lovely. You could also just fold them in exactly the middle. No worries, I just want to sort of follow the line that is on here. Are we rounding corners? I think we are. Love this one. Look at this with the map and all sorts of yummies. Yes. Snippies? I'm gonna do snippies. Okay. I need very small snippies. Now, I have this tool. Oh my gosh. First time I'm using it in 2 years probably. A rubbish tool, I must say. I am not saying buy this one. No. But it does make small angles. It's small and large. Well, it's small and tiny. I'm gonna go for tiny. See? Yeah, it makes this. That's the tiniest angle. But I think it works perfectly for this size of card. Yes. Now, if you don't have this tool, good for you. Just, you know, snip some off. Just snip some off, lovelies. There we go. Make a template with a debit card. Not the bottoms, just the top. This is actually the first time that I'm using the smallest angle, the small angle. Well, I've tried it out and then I was like, what is this? You don't even see it. Cute. I'm going to be inking. I'm going to go dark. Very dark. Scorched timber? Yes. Scorched timber dark. Now, if you're like, I don't need to make this. Yeah, you can just make these. You don't need to make a whole system where you can put them in. No, just make lovely little cards. In case you don't have the kit, loves. Yes, Yeah, I'm plucking my own kit. Of course I am. It's available on Ko-Fi. It's linked below. I'm going to link it below. It is in 2 sizes, A4 size and US letter size. And there's also a freebie. Yeah, so it doesn't even show up on the black. Of course it doesn't. But it's just really cool. So I'm going to ink all of them, all around them. And I'm going to do a little bit more decorating. With some tiny bits and bobs. Standing up again. Yes, I'm standing again. Guys, here's what I want to do. Yeah. I want to add real post stamps. If you don't have real post stamps, lovies, there are some post stamps in the kit as well. But I have, you know, I have loads. And I'm going to back them because I'm going to make them into sort of a small tab sticking out. That's my idea. So I am going to go for some of these more burgundy colors. Oh, that's a lovely one. Also has this on. Oh yeah, that's a cool one. But I need to back them. I need to back them with, oh, it's just gorgeous. To make them a little bit sturdier and have something on the back other than the, well, it's not plain white, but you could lick it. It's a new one. That's pretty. Let's have a small. I have my small stick. That is perfect for these smaller projects. Yes. This one, this is Noah Webster. Most likely a president. Is it? I don't know, loves. Yes, this one. Just gonna do them all on here. I think, is this, oh, that's a very cool color even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, that's Dutch. 4. Oh yeah, and I wanted this one. I just need 5. Scissors. I'll do my small ones. Do we want a little bit of inking? Or maybe you have the postage stamps that are still on the letter. Yes, that you need to soak off. Just don't soak them off. Yeah, use this. I do have a whole box of them. Where? Who knows? Somewhere. Well, I started reorganizing yesterday. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do way more reorganizing and labeling where everything is. And sometimes you just need to rotate. Yeah? Just rotate. Sometimes you have stuff sort of in the back or put away, or, you know, take that stuff out and put other stuff there. Rotate your craft supplies. Well, paper bits for sure. Great. Bum, 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 bum. I think I want to have the darker one on here. Yes, that is pretty cool. Straight cutting? Maybe. Are you going to go dark with these? Yes. Yes. Republic of Indonesia. I'm just going to have it stick out. I think it looks lovely. Too bad the red line is on the side that we're gluing it on. Oh, that's quite all right. Yeah. Yeah. Did I back these? Yeah. I did. They're still flimsy. I should have backed it on something way sturdier. This is from India. The other one was from Indonesia. Then we have... Oh, what are we going to do with this one? I'm going to do this one first. Oh, inking. Love inking. Yes. Okay, inking. Sorry, inking. Here. This one goes here. Oh, I love these colors. Very pretty. And then also the colors of the brads, the stars. All the brads, you know, the pits, Coopers. Yes, even the, oh, Brad. You know, the paintings, very famous. I do not know who painted them. Might be Andy Warhol, probably not. It's like a big cartoon, a blown up sort of cartoon of a lady with like a text bubble, and she says, oh, Brad. Yeah. Is it from that, like the 60s or 70s or something? I don't know a lot about art, guys, but you know, it's art. Apparently that is art. So they have small tabs now. Yes, that you can open them with if you let them dry enough. Really cool. Yes. Okay, let's put them on the page thingy and see if we can add a little bit more decorating here and there. I think I want to add something on the corners. Might do 2 corners or all, I think all 4 corners, because it has sort of a geometric shape. And then I'm going to use, I have the small, these, I have 4 of them. So I'm going to use this sheet with some postage stamp, whatever. Yeah. Knife, please. There we go. Ruler, which one? Just this one. And let's have a look. Has some black borders. I'm going to utilize the black borders. Just going to take 2 out. Yeah. And I might add something. I really like this sort of map. So I'm going to put this here, inking it. Yeah. And also I'm just going to put a brad in just because I want to. And there we go. This side up, please. Yes. Just in a corner, just in a corner. Why not? Oops. Lots of layers. Oh yeah, that looks lovely. Oops. Pretty? Yes, well, there's a little bit too much white here, so I'm doing better this. See, I'm shaking my desk. Well, the camera's not shaking. At least the camera is not shaking. What is this? Needs glue. Needs some glue. We can also use this, That one? Oh yes, with all the letters. Let's use this one. I'm going to keep this part. You could stamp a little something. Lovely. Do we just want 2? the whole thing is sort of symmetrical, so not upside down. There we go. I know everything is symmetrical, but I think I'm gonna keep it at the two of them. I'm gonna add the brad here. Yep. Just two. Grungy enough? Do we want some of this? We want some of this. I'm gonna go dark. Just in some of the oh yes, the corner spots. Oh my gosh, can you hear everything just moving about? Yeah, not stable at all. I want some here. Maybe you should move this aside. Some over here. A little bit there. Here. Here. Yes. Yes. They do stick, love. Yes, they do stick. This could have been tighter. Of course, this could have been tighter. Next time. I think we're done. And this is what it looks like in Gustav. Right? Yes, yeah, it does stay in. Yes, it does stay in, lovies. So they're tiny little sort of journal cards. Yeah, because you take them out, you can open them up, and then write a little message, do a little bit more decorating, what have you, and you can stick them anywhere. Or, you know, you could also just make the lovely cards. I think they're just very, very pretty. I was very fortunate to put the brad here because I had to repunch the holes. Yeah. Imagine me having a brad here. Yeah, well, lucky shot. That was a lucky shot. Yeah, and I absolutely love that you can still see. It's very interesting paper now. Yeah, because we use the sort of the pattern paper. Nothing makes any sense in the background. And then we put it on. You also can see sort of the holes everywhere, and then the numbers, and then the splattering, and we did the sort of wrinkling. And so it's an extremely nice, in my opinion, a very nice background. I just love it. I think I need to use the pattern paper more, especially in this way with sort of the wrinkles on it. Why not? Why not? So yeah, lovely. Another grungy one. Look at that one. Cutesy, cutesy. Grungy, grungy. And it goes very well with the planets as well. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I had a plan. I knew I wanted to do the trellis thing making. I really need to Google what it's called, because does it need to be in a title? I think it needs to be in the title or something. Yeah? Okay, I'll be back this Wednesday with another project, another page. Who knows? We still have a couple of them left. And what style am I using? We don't know. Might be something cutesy, might be grungy, might be something completely different. Yeah? Hoping to catch you this Wednesday. Until then, bye guys.